Hi, my name is Megan and I'm doing this video for my intro to special education class, and today I'm going to discuss the difference between modifications and accommodations. And as a teacher, it's very important to understand the difference because whether you teach a regular education, a special education, or inclusive class, you're going to need to use them. So I would like to explain the definitions and give examples of each. So modifications are changes or adapting to the educational content and instruction, and this is for students with significant disabilities. An example would be having the student only write 5 of the spelling words instead of the 20 that a regular ed student would give. And an accommodation are changes made to the educational program without altering the level of the education curriculum. And this is for students with exceptional needs. So an example would be maybe a child who needs to use a laptop instead of writing. So I would like to show a little brief example of how you can use both in an everyday lesson. So with me I have Mackenzie.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie and I'm 6th and I'm in 2nd grade.
So we're going to have Mackenzie read this short passage as any regular ed student would read.
It's time to make dinner at Joey and Lucy's house. Lucy's mom is making dinner. She is cooking chicken, rice, and mashed potatoes and salad for dinner. Lucy helped make the mashed potatoes. Joey and Lucy helped set the table. When dinner was ready, Lucy called for Dad to come to the table to eat. Lucy, Joey, Mom, and Dad all sat at the table to eat dinner. Everyone ate except for Joey, who didn't touch his salad. I didn't like salad. He said, "You should eat it. It's good for you, Mom." Goodbye. When dinner was over, Dad and Lucy did the dishes with Mom, and Joey relaxed.
Okay, thank you, Mackenzie. And as the assessment, a regular ed student would answer maybe 3 or 4 questions. So I'm going to have Mackenzie answer these 4 questions based on the passage she just read. Okay, so that's how a regular ed student would read the passage and answer the questions. But if you were going to have to accommodate this lesson, if I was going to accommodate the lesson for the whole class, I would read the whole passage to everyone. But if I was going to accommodate it just for the one student, I would take them aside and read the story and then have them go back and answer the question on their own. And to modify the lesson, you could take a highlighter and just highlight important sentences that you want the student to read, because there's sentences in there that, you know, the student doesn't need to know about and it just confuses them. So we just highlight what we want them to read. And then to modify it more, I might just have them answer 2 questions instead of the 5 original questions. So it's important to remember the difference, because you're going to use modifications and accommodations in your classroom for both lessons, assessments, instruction, setting, and the materials you use. And for materials that you use, assistive technology is great for accommodations, such as, you know, using a laptop for somebody who has motor skill difficulties and can't write. So you're going to have to base what you use a modification or accommodation based on your student and their need, and also what their IEP calls for. So if you decide you're going to modify a lesson for the whole class, that's great, but you have to remember that it has to also be within that student's IEP. So you will always modify or accommodate lessons, assessments throughout your education career, and it's important to know the difference. Cut. I don't know how to end it.